Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Bitcoin price prediction based on Elliott wave analysis. As you can see, Bitcoin, we are ranging so far since Christmas. Of course, we are ranging somehow sideways, and yeah, the price action might be a little bit boring, but of course, some signals might appear to us, and I have something very special to talk about today. Someone remind me about the CME gap, which is very interesting to mention today in our analysis. Thank you, Barn, for mentioning this again. And as you can see, we are still in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 towards the upside. We have two scenarios on the daily. One is bullish, one is bearish. The bullish one is that we are still looking for higher prices as a triple 1-2s, and we're still looking for 5-4-5, right? To finish this impulse towards the upside. In your bearish scenario, you have, of course, a finished as is a bull run with a finished wave 5. In your wave 4 here you have W, X, and Y. Your wave Y has A, B, C, D, E. Your wave 1 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as contracting diagonal or leading diagonal, wave 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5. Finishing, of course, as is wave 5 for a bull run and start to look toward the downside. It should be impulsively, of course, because we would like to see, of course, a zigzag probably or a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in case we are in a bearish scenario. Now, if we take a look here inside this area where I told you after breaking this level here at the 87,000, that will be a very critical area, of course, because it can be broken very easily. The price will slice in this area, of course, like a butter because we have nothing. The more evidence that we have here is a CME gap existing exactly inside this area where we have a huge CME gap, of course, waiting to be filled soon or later. Now, of course, as we saw before, we had some CME gap were not closed even like this one as well. So it is not really necessarily that the price has to move towards the downside right now and close this gap. But of course, we can finish this bull run and then start to move towards the downside. Unless if that bull run has finished already here and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, of course, toward the downside, creating a 1, a 2, and then 3, 4, 5, of course, for a bearish market, of course, after this bull run. Yep. So this is what I would like to mention today. Very important to support our bearish scenario in case we break the 87,000, guys. This is very important and critical. And why 87,000? Let me go back to the analysis and go to the 1 hour chart in that case to explain why the target might be the 87,000. So yeah, as we said, we might here top for a wave 5 in the orange scenario at the same time for a wave 3 in the yellow scenario. After this, we are looking, of course, at 3 waves down, A, B, and a C, and then A, B, C for your wave B. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we are expecting a wave C as an ending diagonal and preferably ending diagonal because we cannot make this as an impulse because it's gonna turn into bearish, right? So we're gonna need to be here as ending diagonal as a wave C as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And preferably, of course, because your targets for a expanding flat taken, of course, from the A to the B, and yeah, giving us an expanding flat targets, we have 1.618, right? Exactly at the 87,000, which is, of course, the confluence between this technical support, which is very important, and this 1.618 as expanding flat target. If we break this, definitely we are getting to this area and to the 67,000. We're gonna break this very easily if this support has been broken, and of course this target could not really hold the price and move towards the upside again. Now the things are not easy as you might think, are not very bearish as I mentioned here, because of course this is a bearish scenario in case it happens, guys. So trade safe always. Don't take this as just like one decision. Always think about the bullish and the bearish scenario that I give in every analysis. And of course, think about the possibility and how we can make sure which one is unfolding. So here we go, how we make sure now which one is it might be unfolding. So if we are in this ending diagonal, you would like to see a 1, a 2, 3, 4, and a 5. As you can see, your wave 3 in the orange label, if you are in a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, did not finish yet. And if that is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 finished a wave A, you would like to see an A, B, C, and of course continuation towards the downside. By all means, now if we get like A, B, C and you start to seek for an impulse, therefore you can make sure you are in an ending diagonal for this A, B, and a C expanding flat. Now, on the opposite side, we can see that something else bullish is unfolding, right? Where we can see here a 1, a 2, 3, 4, and a 5, where we did not took the low here, and this one did not took the low here. And also we took the high there, so creating kind of like contracting a leading diagonal, right? For bullish scenario. And in that case scenario, you would like to see, of course, higher prices moving towards the upside. And you would like to see, of course, a zigzag finishing here. So it should be an impulse, correction, and then impulse finishing the zigzag wave 5. After this, you would like to see, of course, a 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5 continuation towards the upside. So guys, definitely we are looking, yeah, for one of these scenarios, but how to get to know this, the best way is if we take the low here, yeah, if we take the low and we break this trend line, therefore you can make sure that we are moving towards the bearish scenario, which is the ending diagonal. I mean, it's not bearish, guys, it's a short-term bearish scenario, right? Moving to a wave 3 in the orange scenario, right? Once we break this trend line and take the low here, taking the low is a better confirmation here as well, okay? If we move towards the upside impulsively like this, and you can expect ABC and another big impulse to finish this wave 5. And finishing a contracting diagonal, of course, for your wave 5 here, and then ABC for your wave 2, and then continuation towards the upside. In that case, we can make sure, of course, that we are bullish. We have finished a correction here as running flat, A, B, and a C exactly at this point, and we start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, contracting diagonal towards the upside. If we take a look at the KGT, we have, of course, a signal for the bullish and for the bearish at the 15-minute chart. We can see that we have kind of like, let me check. Do we have a buy signal? I don't think so. Let me refresh. Yes, we have, no. I was surprised to see the buy signal here. Yeah, sometimes because I need to zoom out to refresh and to have a fresh calculation for all the candles and the volume here. So no, the sell signal still in the top. We didn't got any buy signal here. So I think, yeah, I cannot say like 100% bullish still, but we have some CVDs for the bullish, as you can see. But at the same time, we have a big bearish convergence as well, starting from this top to this top. As you can see with those two bearish signal, you see the price action is moving down with the signals as well, which is how it should be. While the bullish one, the bullish signals and the price action are divergence, which how it should to be as well. I mean, as you can see here, it should of course be a divergence and then start to see higher prices a little bit. But I don't know how much this can be strong until we get a new bearish signal over there here. Conversion, of course, with the CVD and then moving towards the downside. So yeah, we're gonna watch and see. I mean, to be reanalyzed, of course, but the KGT tells us as well that the price is very sideways. We are very uncertain from the price decision yet, and we're gonna see which one is gonna unfold. Of course, the answers as we said, are much more in Elliott wave. This price action here, if it is taken, of course, then bearish. If we move towards the upside, then we are looking, of course, to finish this contracting diagonal as a leading diagonal. That was it for Bitcoin. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments. See you in the next one. Bye bye.